Hey, what's going on? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake here, back for another NBA Prize Picks video. Got 5 of them on tap on this early Prize Picks video. I'll do another one here this afternoon. Yesterday was a mixed bag, man. All those games were kind of crazy. Early slate was really bad. Ended up getting 1 push and 3 losses, which was horrible. And then the main one that I did, we went 3 and 2, hit the both Ball and Bridges over. Trent missed it, got 16 points, not 18 and a half, and then Curry missed it. Hit 3 3-pointers, and we needed 4. And then Giddy did his over 6.5 rebounds. He got 9. So kind of a mixed bag yesterday all around, and daily fantasy was kind of weird along with Prize Picks. So, hey, another day, long-term game here. So let's jump right into this thing and check out what we got on tap today. All right, as you can see, like always, I have the Prize Picks desktop version up here, and I will go over the plays that I like here. I got 5 of them, like I said, early. Kind of a mixed bag of assists, rebounds, and points. And some that we've cashed recently that we're going to go right back to because I don't think that they have adjusted the line enough. And when that happens, we're just going to keep going back and cashing these things. So if you don't have a Prize Picks account, head on over there, use promo code DFSArmy, and get your 100% instant deposit match up to $100. The link in the description below. First one we get on tap, we're going to assists. And we're going to our buddy here. He went through us the first time we played him. We're going right back to the well here. And we're going Steven Adams over 2.5 assists. Again, it's one of those ones that's kind of weird. You don't think about a lot. Detroit ranks 24th in assists allowed, 27th against centers. And the juice is massive on this on other books. It's up to like over minus 150 in a lot of books on the over here. He's went over this mark in 7 of his last 10 games. Played Detroit earlier this year back on January 6th where he had 4 assists. They just move the ball really well. Like for me, it's like as long as Dylan Brooks is out of the lineup, he's the only guy that doesn't understand how to move the damn ball, and he thinks he's Michael Jordan and he wants to shoot the damn ball every time. But other than that, when this team is on the court with Bane and Ja and all these guys, they just move the ball around. Really, they're a lot of fun to watch. Again, going up against Detroit here, they should win this game pretty handedly. So again, we're gonna take this over 2.5. Like you said, he's hit it 7 over his last 10 times. It's a good matchup for him to do it. Like you said, he got 4 against Detroit earlier this year, and only 22 minutes of work too when he did it. So. Not too much worried about the minutes as he doesn't average a ton. He's averaged 28 minutes over his last 5. So hopefully he just cashes this thing in for us. You know, it's a kind of a, I don't think the line's adjusted. If it's 3.5, I'd be off of it, but 2.5, we'll take it. Next one we're going to look at, again, assist. We're going right next door here, man. We're going to go Luka over 9.5 assists. Again, no Porzingis here. This number should be at 10.5, 9 at 9.5. He's went over this in 7 out of his last 7 games. The Clippers rank 13th in assists allowed, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he's going to get a double-double, more than likely, in points and assists. You know, without Porzingis out there, it's basically him and Brunson that kind of run the show. I talk about this every time when he's out, and it's just been cashing with us. We've been running this for a while. Dallas is favored by 7, 215 over under. There's just no reason why we shouldn't continue to go back to this, right? At, you know, like I said, here's 5 out of 5, but he's actually went over the 7-7, 12 and 15 in the 2 games prior to this. So we're just going to keep riding this train and cashing these tickets with him. So again, Luka over 9.5 assists. The next one we're going to look at here, we're going to go over to points. And we're going to go to his running mate again, man. It's just been printing money, and there's no reason to stop, in my opinion. And it's Jaylen Brunson, man, and it's over 17 points. He's went over this, like I said, 4 or 5. Going up against the Clippers, again, they have a little bit of a different team, right, because of the big trades that happened. So a lot of the stats aren't going to be, you know, exactly right. But, you know, he's going to play massive minutes. The crazy thing is when they played Detroit back on the 8th, he only played 25 minutes, and he scored 21 points. The shots are going to be there for him. The 3 games prior to that, he put up 30, 38, and 42 minutes, putting up 14, 15, 18 shots. Like you said, easily got there, 22, 19, and 20. I think he puts over 20 again here. Like I said, he is the scoring option outside of Luka. it'll continue to be that, and he's going to continue to be aggressive with a shot. So as long as this game stays close, which Vegas has it, as a 7-point favorites, then I think he's easily going to get there. So we're just going to keep riding this Brunson train until it's about 20. So yeah, over 17 points. The next one we're going to go to, we got 2 rebound props I was digging up because let's be honest, these are my favorite 3, right? If you're only going to run 3, I get asked this a lot. These are my favorite 3. And if I had to rank them, I would say Luka's my favorite one, and then probably Brunson, and then probably Adams. And Adams is a great one. It just always makes me a little bit nervous of the big man assist. But I'd go Luka, Brunson, and Adams. These next 2 make me a little bit more nervous, but I wanted to find some more for you guys. So I'm not going to put them up as official plays. These are the 3 official plays I'm going to put up. I'm going to try to do this and be a little bit more selective when I'm throwing these up. But I still want to talk about a few other ones because I want to give you guys some options to maybe dig in a few things. But I'm not going to be putting up just 5 plays official because a lot of the times I'm reaching for some of these because I want to give you some extra plays to look at because I get so many comments about, hey, what about this play? What about that play? Well, if they didn't make it in my top 10, then they weren't that great of a play in my opinion. So that's how I'm going to answer that from now on. But again, let me talk about these 2 rebound props and kind of just go through them for you. I'm not going to throw them up as official, but I'm going to talk about them. And the first one here is Grayson Allen over 2.5 rebounds. This one might be a little odd. The juice is over -140 on a lot of the books out there. And he's hit this prop 8 out of his last 10 games. Going up against Phoenix, it should be a close, tight game. Phoenix is favored by 3.5 here. Again, 2 great teams, 232.5 over under, so massive total. Should be a fantastic game to watch. But a guy like this that's averaging almost 30 minutes a game over his last 5, and just surprised me with the rebound prop. So yeah, over 2.5 I think is a really good play here. And we're going to throw him up on the board if you want to take him. It just kind of stood out. And the other one we're going to talk about is Bobby Portis. And we're actually going to take the under on him, 7.5 rebounds. And he hasn't hit this. He's only hit it once in his last 7 games. And I think a lot of it has to do is when Giannis is in there, Bobby Portis loves to sit out there and chuck threes, man. Like he shot, if we look at some of his 3-point shooting, he has shot 9, 5, 8, and 5 3-pointers those last 4 games. And I think Giannis is in there grabbing all those damn rebounds. And the one thing that Ayton is good at is he's really good at rebounding. So I'm going to lean the under on 7.5 rebounds. On some books out there, the line's at 8.5, and I'd go snag that one up and take the under on that. And the juice is on the under at -128 at some of these books out there. So I would look at the under on that, and I wish we had it at 8.5 here. I would love it and probably put it up as an official play. But since we don't, we're just going to just talk about this and again, I'm still okay with the under at 7.5. I still think now he could still get there. We've seen him get there, but I'm going to lean the under if you want to look for a 5th and final play. But this would be the one that I'm most nervous about. Like I said, Luka over 9.5 assists is my favorite, then followed by Jaylen Brunson, then followed by Steven Adams, then Grayson Allen, the over 2.5 rebounds, and then the Bobby Portis under 7.5 rebounds is how I would rank these. So again, early video here. I will put out another one around lunchtime when we get a few more plays on the board here. Got a nice 7-game slate on a Thursday. Hey, it's the trade deadlines today, man. So a lot of things can happen. So keep that in mind as well. We don't know what's exactly going to happen on some of these teams. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. After today, it should be a little more smooth sailing and not have to worry about these trades. But with that, again, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the comments. Try to do my best to answer everything that's out there. And again, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.